ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, gray ribbon through my hair, add pixie dust for flair, paint a smile on my face, wanna frown, can't replace, weave a fantasy, leave sanity. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, weave a fantasy, leave my sanity. Tea for me, tea for you, tea for my lost little boy blue. Together in my Wonderland, painting smiles and holding my hand. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand. Sky so blue and dreams so bright, chasing stars through the endless nights. Twinkling lights and whispers low, every moment a chance to grow. With every breath, the worries fly in this realm where hearts can decide. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, weave a fantasy, weave my sanity. Tea for me, tea for you, tea for my lost little boy blue. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, with a heart that's light and free. Wonderland is here with me. If I ever get to Wonderland, dress me pretty and hold my hand, with a heart that's light and free. Wonderland is here with me.
Breaker 19, Empress Janet's on the line. Wonderland's open, y'all, and we're going to have a conversation. Shout out to everybody in the building and everyone that watches it on the replay. Shout out to Benji, my co-host, sitting in the back waiting for me to say something. Sorry I'm late, guys. I'm streaming on 3 platforms, y'all. So shout out to everybody that's going to be typing or not typing, watching or hating, or even learning something today, because I want to talk about it. I don't want him to wait, but we're going to talk about it. Today we're going to talk about the under us. There was a movie called Us. And those people told us a story in that movie that some people didn't believe, some people didn't care about. Some people thought it was just a movie. But do you know, Benji, that there's people under the ground?
Uh-huh.
Well, I know you do, because you're
Most
a nerd
definitely.
gangster at the same time.
No, nerd gangster.
Mm. I love it because, when you start looking into things, you just I feel like it's like old people's nosy. I'm allowed to be old people nosy, not that I'm that old, but I'm just curious about things. And I always wondered, people live in caves on the side of the mountains in certain countries, right? And those houses are really pretty. And it's almost like, we say, oh, everything's a third world country. So, we're above that. But if you had to live in a tent in the woods, per se, would you dig a hole in the ground and then, create you an underground tunnel of a home?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I would live on the ground.
There are
It,
some places in the country where there's always been these underground tunnels, right?
well, tunnels. I mean, life.
So
People
I would,
living there.
yeah, I would say like the one story line was that in Turkey, right? The gentleman
Hmm.
opened up that hole in his basement, went through the hole. Next thing you know,
Hmm.
he's in the
Hmm.
whole world of an underground tunnel, right? And a
Hmm.
lot of times people say that the stories aren't true, but Harriet Tubman admitted that in the basement, you open the cellar door down in the hole and boop,
Hmm.
behind the shelves was that secret door that
Hmm.
people were sliding. They're sliding on their elbows at this point.
Hmm. Okay, have you heard of it's called Subtropolis?
Mm,
Have you heard of Subtropolis?
no.
Okay, well that's what it's called. It's called Subtropolis Business Complex, and it's basically it's underground like city basically, and people live under there. Hmm.
Well, the
It's in
first one I
Kansas
saw,
City, Missouri.
Missouri. Okay.
Then they got Seattle Underground. It's in Seattle, Washington, of course. Dallas Underground Tunnels, Grand Canyon Caverns in Arizona.
Mm,
Fresno, Forester Underground Gardens. That's in Fresno. 10-acre
that's
complex
California.
built.
Yeah.
And then Las Vegas, Drainage Tunnels, of course, they know about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's
Underground
all in
Atlanta,
the
Georgia.
west. That's the
Atlanta,
west.
Georgia. Yeah,
Yeah.
Atlanta,
Okay. So
Georgia.
that's down under. Yep.
A shopping center entertainment district, Manhattan Project Cities, Washington D.C. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
High crisis.
There's a
It's
lot of them.
yeah, the mole people. So a lot of people actually have bomb shelters that were given to them by their their past family members, will say, right? I don't know why you would be leaving someone a bomb shelter, but it's literally like a whole world underground, right? So it's funny that you'd rather live underground than to be on top. But if you're getting better quality of air, because again, you're talking about America, right? I've got places that are over, in the other countries. So it's funny how maybe the whole underground thing isn't, like it's not a myth. When people
Yeah,
say,
it's not.
"Oh, it's like it's dangerous to be underground because of the stories in your area because you're from the West Coast, right?" But now you just confirmed that that was the Midwest, like the whole middle, all the way down. Would you say Chicago? Did you say Detroit,
Uh, Seattle, Dallas,
Washington?
Arizona, California, Las
Dallas is
Vegas,
down south, right?
Manhattan, Atlanta,
Okay, and I saw, and I
D.C.
I have that. I have those videos of
Hmm.
New York because that's the
Hmm.
subways. So a lot of the underground stuff that they did when they what was it called, Benji? When they were doing the illegal alcohol.
Hmm.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
call them speakeasies.
Hmm.
Yep, the speakeasies are down under the underground.
See, Subtropolis is a business complex that's located like where in Kansas City. It's like, you know what I mean? It's actual business complex.
Can you pull up a picture of it? Florida got one. Yeah. Yep. And they say that Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania has one too. Now, if you know this movie Silent Hill, that movie actually portrayed, Pennsylvania's underground little town that's still on fire.
This what it looks like basically.
Let's take a look.
You go into there right there. That's Subtropolis. And
Subtra-
you go inside, you basically, you know what I'm saying? You go in
oh,
there, see the flags
oh,
up there.
yeah.
And you actually go in there, diesel trucks, not, yeah, well, yeah, 18 wheelers fit inside that hole right there. And they
Oh,
go in there in and out
oh,
all day, every day. There's trucks going in there, out there all day, every day, basically. And it's
every
in
day.
good
Yeah.
old America, Kansas City. Kansas
Oh.
City, actually, North Kansas.
So, hold on. We got a guest.
You see that too up under
Yeah.
there? Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yo, it's Lil Band.
Hey, yo. All right. All right. Yeah, yeah, that's interesting because again, that shows you a whole world underground, right? And people are moving around and doing the most because again, if they don't want to be up here, where are they going to be? They don't want to be in America. Where do they go?
You're still in America.
Batman, welcome. We're talking about exploring the world underneath us. If you believe it, you're welcome to speak on it.
For sure.
So I actually have a place. I want to show you guys this little clip of the place in Turkey because these people are traveling under the ground and finding places that, again, you may not know because
I cannot believe I explored this place. 60 years ago, a man found an entrance to this mysterious place in his basement, and it led to uncovering the largest underground city in the world, Derinkuyu. You have to tour this when visiting Cappadocia, Turkey. It once held up to 20,000 people, has good airflow, and is 280 feet deep. More underground cities have since been uncovered, but this is still the biggest.
I feel like Blair Witch Project. Oh my gosh.
I cannot believe I explored this place. 60 years ago, a man found.
So you see, and that's clearly a prominent person on YouTube. You know what I mean? I'll even drop her channel because we definitely don't want to use people's content without, supporting the fact of where we got the content. But yeah, so, and this is in Turkey. And so a lot of these places underground actually look like they are futuristic, though. That is another cool thing.
All right. Well, the dude from Avon, right? Whoever invented Avon, the dude, right? He actually has an underground mansion in Vegas. That's 26 feet. For real, it's 26 feet underground.
The Avon, you said?
The Avon dude, the dude who created Avon. He had a
creator. Okay, hold on.
JFK had one in the Grand Canyon. It's called the Grand Canyon Grand Canyon Bunker. It's like a tourist site now. It costs $1,000 a night.
I know, and that's what they're doing. A lot of people are putting them together just to be down there. Some people are renting them out, like you said.
Well, it's a hotel called Caverns Inn.
Mm-hmm.
It's a site, I guess, well, travel site. They got food supplies by JFK that's still there.
Crazy.
This is crazy. 1970, Gerard B. Henderson.
Oh, we don't need no music. Like that was a 1963 bunker. Well, no, we don't need no music, but yeah. Because again, some people are turning them into homes.
This nigga had 5 bedrooms, 6 baths, a pool, 2 massage therapy places, a bar, a club, a sauna, and a 4-hole golf range inside this shit.
Facts. Big place, like a whole luxury.
Even had a fake sun to stimulate daylight.
Okay.
Jenny said, okay.
Right. We need the sun though, man.
Facts. Do you need that vitamin? Is it C or D or something like that? I'm not sure. You need that in your life. You actually really do need sunlight.
They're trying to escape the judgment. How many underground laboratories? I know. We need to know that part too, right? Because the facilities of what these places were used for.
And silence. This forgotten mountain bunker had been abandoned for decades. A construction crew arrives, clearing snow, repairing the broken shell, and
oh, they're robbing me. The internet. the Wi-Fi. They're doing me dirty.
Storing the structure piece by piece.
I mean, if we could rebuild one and be underground, I don't know. Because like I said earlier, the only reason why I feel like I would go underground, Little Bear Man, straight up, is if they let that bomb off. I'm not going to hold you, but I'm not living under there. I don't know. I mean, if they want their fake sun and all that, like I said, I don't judge people. So you can be happy. But they're really doing this. They're really living there. This has been years of them doing this. This
Well,
is
think about
more,
it too. All these frat houses where I'm at too, right?
yeah,
All these frat houses are like they have
My
underground,
bad. I had to come in from
like
StreamYard. That shit
basement
tripping.
bunker type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they fucking do like fucking. That's where they do all the hazing and shit down. You know what I'm saying? And you
yeah,
fuck like you can't hear nothing down there up in the ground. Them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Well, it's messing up my little thing because I want to show the little underground. Because again, when they're under the ground with this whole world of things, they doing too much. Because you seen, wait, that one that you were talking about earlier. Who was it? The Avon person. The other guy from Facebook has one too.
Mm-hmm.
And so okay, we'll say the wealthy, the very, very wealthy. I've already planned something. So some of the things that they were saying on it was like, do you think they've been planning this the whole time? That the people under us are the people that have said they're tired of living here, they're not living here no more, or do they know something's gonna happen? Or is it more, of this cult-like behavior? When people give you stuff, you got to do something for it, right? So wonder if going underground, getting these cars, these $1 million, they're not getting all that up here. Because if we saw Zuckerberg's crib like that, woo, how many people would be in there? Like, you got all this for making Facebook? No way. So going underground, hiding from society so that you can build all this technology stuff that was already here. Like, why are they again hiding technology? They said in the one clip that I wanted to play that the trains and the transportation underground is way better than up here. The hospitals are down there are way better than up here. And you start thinking like, well, isn't that mean that, what are they doing up here to us? Well, if we're not, I thought we had the best hospitals in Pittsburgh, in Pennsylvania. Honestly, they've told us that people get life flighted to Pittsburgh for the UPMC, right? But then a lot of people just, there's a lot of stories that we're not going to talk about. Yeah, on me. So,
Shit, that. I mean, I guess underground is underground. Shit, I'll live there if I had to.
Or would you tour there? Because they have the tours, like they do. And that's what I wanted to show in the Paris one. I think it was. They got one. They got hold on, let me grab it. It's the catacomb walkthrough. Yeah. Would you do the catacomb walkthrough? Okay. They're getting money. They're taking your money. They're making you believe, like I said, that they only want you to see what they want you to see. But in that Turkey tour, they were saying on one of the clips that basically they've cut half of it off. So you can only go tour half of it. The other half was sealed up. So that means on the other side, they were still living in that bad boy. They're still living under the ground. And these folks are okay with it. We're up here fighting for oxygen, air, trees, money, all types of stuff, clothes. What's going on down under now? And now the song Down Under, like it's not Australia, Benji. It's right under your feet. There is a hole somewhere out in the woods near your house. Okay.
True.
There is a catacomb somewhere near you. You are in the whole heart of it. You're not gonna wake up, Doria. She's snoring up a storm. Oh, thank you, Pickle Princess. Oh, well, she's probably tired. She's 3 hours behind. All her life she's had to fight. So shout out to Daria. But yeah, so let me see. Because I was trying to show this.
Oh, she must be snoring her live.
Oh, well, when you fall asleep on that bad boy, it can get dangerous. I remember those days. I was a drunk and a fool. Now I'm
beneath this
see, I just needed to roll properly. Like, just do the job. Like, see, that's why I have to stay over on this side because it just keeps.
bustling city of Paris lies a dark subterranean world holding the remains of 6 million of its former inhabitants. These are the Paris catacombs, a network of old caves, quarries, and tunnels stretching hundreds of miles and seemingly lined with the bones of the dead.
Yeah, see, that's crazy work. You know what I mean? Because like they're trying to say that they found all these bones, but then why would it be lined up with that? You know? Because again, sometimes they show you things that.
If you go 65 feet beneath the city of Paris, you'll find.
See, it's doing me doing wrong. I'm mad at it. I'm mad at it. I'm no mad at it.
Find a second underground city made up of 6 million bodies.
Yeah, it's dirt. This is raw dog, dirty bastard. Raw dog, dirty bastard. Knock it off. Yeah, knock it off. You see how
and the story behind it is extremely interesting. It starts.
Knock it off. You gotta talk to her crazy. You mother Hubbard. They don't want me to tell the story. They don't want me to show it. Yeah, they did. They even said that. They said that's, yep. They said that in some church and all this other stuff too. Yeah, they did. A lot of that was going on down there. So if you know, yes, I heard of like, you know, the Prince of Darkness wants to eat in the darkness. So that's why they do those rituals at like 3 something in the morning. It makes sense. Then those rituals are performed. See, you always got to know what the left-hand door. You never tell it what you're doing, but you always got to know what it's doing. You understand? Yeah, to dip down into the because like for instance, if they're underground creating a whole world of things going on, and that's the way, then those people start to seep out here and start doing stuff, and we ain't paying attention like that. Then these rituals are the things that become of them showing who they are. Because all those people just can't come up missing. People just don't, you know. And a lot of the people that we, to be honest, are gone, like all those organs, like how are they promoting all those skulls down there in Paris? And then with them removing certain rights of people, they're going to start doing the town, you know, assassination, and then everybody's going to be watching it on the internet.
Right.
I wonder if they have Wi-Fi underneath the ground.
Well, that's where all the Wi-Fi. That's where they connect the Wi-Fi. It's underground.
No way.
Yeah.
How?
Xfinity,
Like
all the
explain.
Xfinity, all that,
Okay. Yeah.
all the Xfinity wires and all that shit. All that is underground.
Right. The broadband thing they're talking about. Hey, bump.
Yeah, everything's underground.
But now they're getting rid of that, and satellites are in the sky to get the signal, right?
Well, it'll
From
still
the
be
device,
underground.
right?
It'll still be underground, but the signal's gonna be in the air, but the shit's underground. What's up with you, bump?
Right. So, okay. Because we can't get it through the tunnel, though. We can't get the signal through a tunnel, but they can get it underground. See, it's still yet. Hey, classic.
See, it's like when you go with a walkie-talkie, right? Like
Okay.
using a walkie-talkie, like the best reception for those is like more open areas. So the higher you go, the better they work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
And
antenna-wise. So that's because of frequency, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, because remember, I told you on the radio, I'm listening to one station, and then I go to another station, and it's on another channel frequency, even though it was supposed to be on 107.3. It was at 100.7.
Right.
So how did it jump frequencies that fast from me just turning the knob, though?
Right. Yeah,
And then people will be like, oh, yes, sir, because people will be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Like they argue with you. If something happens to you, right, and you go through an event, why do people say it didn't happen if you're telling them it happened?
Yeah, right. A lot of people, well, that's funny. A lot of people don't want to believe your stories and believe what you say. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think everything
As a person, or like don't want to believe in the story.
They just don't want to believe in the story because you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't tell a lot of my stories, because if I tell a lot of my stories, nobody gonna believe that shit.
I don't even remember a lot of my stories. Like, I don't remember a lot of stuff, you know. It was crazy and stuff, but it was just like a period in life. So I don't, you know, got other stuff that's going on now that niggas said, damn, he got stories that niggas wouldn't even believe. I believe them.
I got verified stories that even telling them, like, my wife could even tell you, like, verified shit. But
Yeah.
I ain't tripping off that shit. I ain't trying to impress nobody.
Yeah, man. Like if I told you what I did when I was 13 to my 15 to my 20, you know, you'd be like, wow, Miss Brittany. Okay.
Like, for real?
And
you remember, Janet, you remember the stuff you did when you was 13, 14?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I do.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, my memory is bad.
And I'm 48, sir. So again, yes, I remember.
That's still young. You still young, Janet.
I remember what I did at 5 because I got my ass
whooped.
century
old, though. As Bendy's just turned 45, he got 5 years till he's a half a century. It's like a countdown at 45 to go to 50 to know that, like, yes, Bam Man, all 50. Think of 50 and then think of all those years. Yes, we remember everything, Bam Man, and it created us. It made us who we are. Good or bad. So, like, again, whatever you go through, man, good or bad, it molds you to the man that you will be when you're almost 50. You feel me? If God's willing, if the universe is willing, because again, at any point, you can go night.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, our number will be up, as they say, right? But I don't know if it's a number or if it's just, I don't know, because karma is like everybody's go-to, but is it karma? Is it? I don't know. Do bad things happen to good people? Nobody.
Yep, it's supposed to.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah, bad things happen to good people.
All time. Good people die every day, all day.
Right.
You know
what goes
by
around
accident.
comes around, right? So
what is that their fault? They probably did something too. They could have been, so what, that probably they karma got them, you know what I'm saying? They probably did some scandalous shit to somebody before. You never know. You know what I mean? But we can't say that too, because then we involving kids too, because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in order for your story to be believed, someone else has to tell it. Oh my God.
Well, they have to tell it, but you have to tell them.
It's so sad, but it's true. Somebody else has to tell your story for real.
Then we can't believe nobody's story.
And when is that though? When you die?
We
Who
can't
does
believe
your
nobody's
eulogy?
story.
It's the person that's gonna tell your story. Oh my
God. That means you can't believe nobody's story then, right?
And so
because you have to tell it.
Yeah, let's talk about this though. Let's take it off the underground metaphorically. Like, let's go metaphorically, okay, instead of spiritually, okay, instead of here underground. So when things are in the dark and they come out to the light, right? When is that? When you die? Before you die? When someone cares about you? Or does it? No one ever addresses like that part, like someone like taken from their parents, or so a man physically harming a woman, and other men
Right. That's like
applaud him.
you can't like, who else can tell that story for you? You know what I'm saying? But you, about something happening to you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you getting touched by something. You know what I'm saying? Who else can tell that story but you?
Facts.
Can't no one tell that story about you getting touched on. You know what I'm saying? That's your story. So
And
you
then
know what
when
I
you
mean?
do, people act all
Right.
yeah, like you can't tell that story, but they could never tell that story.
Right. And then they'll be like, they can be like, "Oh, you full of shit. Nothing happened to you like that." But why would you tell that story if it didn't happen? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, like that's the thing too. You can tell when people making up stories, right? I can tell when niggas making a dumbass shit. Like, that nigga sound like he lying, right? But then
Right.
there's times when motherfuckers are telling you a story. Like if you tell me a story about something, I'm gonna take your word for it, bro. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're like, yo, this happened. And if you get some cool little details in it, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And if it's not true, then you can tell a good ass story. But I can tell, you know what I'm saying, when niggas
Some
being
people
genuine.
can tell a good ass story
Yeah,
though.
some people can, and I know who you can tell what those
Yes.
niggas is. You know what I'm
Old
saying?
school
You
used to
know what I'm saying?
do it, Benj. Come
Yeah,
on.
on my mama, old
They
school, but
did.
them be some real
Told
stories
real
though.
story. Yeah, they were real though, and they put a little twang in it though.
Yeah, a little twang. Yeah, I have to. Yeah,
Yeah,
hype it up.
yeah.
Everybody hypes up the story. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody, say that
Everybody hypes the
again,
story up.
sir.
Everybody hypes the story
Everybody
up.
hypes the
Even
story.
even people telling your story hypes the story up for you. You know what
Yes,
I'm
because
saying?
I will
Whether
hype
whether
a
whether it's up
story.
or down, whether it's an up or down moment, they're gonna hype it up down or hype it up low, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? However you want to put it.
Off
Classic,
DP.
Yeah.
Hey, what's popping with you?
classic.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah. Hey, hello everyone. Hey, what I mean by that is like if I say I'm worth $1 billion, y'all be like that nigga capping on here. Whether somebody right, but somebody else like EJ be like, nah, Classic really is worth $1 billion and blah blah blah. Then they started believing more. But like you telling people on, especially on YouTube, you do this, that, and the third. That's just your
Yeah,
word. It takes for
yeah.
other people to speak for you, similar to Moses. So
Mm.
yeah,
But
because he
Moses
had
had
Aaron.
a mission, and he asked people to do something because God told them to do something. And then when he came back, they didn't do nothing he said.
But yeah, like that was my take on it. But there's some stories hard
Well,
to
what do you
believe.
think
Like
about the underground, the underworld, like the part of like the fact we all know that people have had stories about it, but like people are really living underground.
oh yeah, they got a whole city underground. They got a different world underground. Like I don't know if y'all talking about death or just in real life, like far as underground. Because I've been reading
Well,
a
we
lot
are
of.
doing both because spiritually that can mean
Nah,
something.
he's
A
saying
lot of
she's
people
saying like real
are
people
like
like
that out here because they can't do things like this classic.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, like, but
yeah.
yeah, in real life, they got
Hey,
whole
darling,
cities underground.
thank you, darling. Yes, they do. They have a whole world underground, and I saw it. They have the beautiful buildings. They really have like technology upgraded. The way they move around was upgraded. It looked a little futuristic. I'm not going to hold you, but AI's been operating down there. So, but people, I know I'm one of them. I could not live underground. I mean, that's just kind of très bizarre. But if they did something to the top and then they were preparing for the bottom, and again, spiritually, people are underground. They're so undead. They're walking dead. They they only live if they're feeding off of lying
But
on you.
hey, but EJ, that would create more mutations. Like if people decided just to live solely underground, that the air, the oxygen that they breathing
Oh,
wouldn't
they
be
said
now. It wouldn't be.
They said that they regulate it. They have all that stuff regulated. It's almost like that movie that Arnold Schwarzenegger played in back in the day. What was it called? It started with a T.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh
it was.
no.
They ran out of oxygen, and them people did have 3 arms down there. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like nothing down there. If you are living underground, nothing down there could be natural. Although plants and stuff grow from the ground, you will be in the way of all that. All your shit will be man-made. Oxygen, water. Well, I don't know about the water part, but yeah.
Yeah, you can't make water, but at the same time, when you living underground like that, I thought it is oxygen underground. I don't. How you have to get your oxygen? I thought
Thank you, Christ.
I thought it's air
That's what
So
I'm
down there
saying.
too.
oxygen can be created through the ventilation, little man. And that's
Oh,
why I
okay. So
wanted
they
to
probably got
show it,
boosts or
but
something.
like my
Okay.
computer's all being jacky, but ooh, I'm trying
Which
to
which
talk.
would which will create mutations, mutants.
Okay,
Because
and I
you
was gonna say, Classic, what do you think about them creating humans and then sticking them down there? Because then they wouldn't know nothing else but down there.
all right, well maybe they already done that, EJ. Because you can tell apparently, EJ, one of the creations of classic, he got away from down there. He up on top now, living life like he's classic.
Living his life like he's classic. Oh wait, somebody complaining about. Oh, never
Yo,
mind.
stupid.
That's being a little messy. We ain't gonna do that. But
Man,
I
I know it's
love it.
probably one of my haters.
Yeah, it's one that you. Oh Lord, never mind.
Well, hey, let me know. I can't see.
I know it's Daria. It's Daria.
Man,
She's
come on. Oh
Daria.
hell no.
So
Man, that lady. Hey, well, fortunately, I hit the panel first. Because normally, if I come to a space and she's already on the panel, she would hint to whoever the host is, "Don't let me up," because she's such a coward. She's allowed to say a million disrespectful things about me, but she can't eat off the same tray, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm not gonna disrespect you, Doria. Just stop disrespecting me, and I mind my business.
yeah. And so, do you guys see what's on the screen? Do y'all see that? I can make it bigger. And this
Maybe,
is
maybe she came from underground.
oh my god, this is Kansas City, like Benji said. But when I move it, it messes it up. He said maybe she comes from underground. Wait a minute. There are people up here, and I said this earlier, respectfully, that they've come from underground and they've come up here. And then they act different, and we'd be like, "You're not really, And then they're really
All
from
right,
under.
and
Look, they're really from under there. Look,
them old folks. Hey, what they 2% human?
under. And this is in Kansas City, so like even like I was saying, all around the world. It's in Australia. It's everywhere. It's in Paris. It's all in under America. But again, people have their theories on certain stories. I'm staying away from certain stories respectfully, because again, I'm a
Hey,
mother.
hey, EJ, do you think one of the let me get it right,
Yeah.
disciples are still moving around?
Mm. Wait, the disciples? Because wait.
Yeah, John.
I was gonna say, well, I need to know where the context of that goes, because I was gonna
Uh,
say that people are in a cult out here, and the cult behavior, and so we need to do an awareness on the difference of it. But did that
yeah, I was
not
speaking
to
on
do with
John.
what you?
One of my bad.
Go ahead. No, I want you to explain, brother, because I need to know.
Yeah, yeah, I was speaking on John, one of Jesus' disciples. Like
Yeah.
before the last meal, Peter, Jesus told Peter what was gonna happen. He said, "You're gonna lose your life serving me." So he looked over there at John. He said, "What's gonna happen to him?" And Jesus hit him with some cold shit. Told him, "Hey, nosy nigga, quit being concerned about other folks and mind your business. If I want him to stay around here until I come back, that's what'll happen." And later on in the text, I forget the exact text, Jesus, he goes on to tell Peter, he will be around until I return.
Mm, I see what you're saying. I thought
Yeah,
of that,
like,
but then it went somewhere else. But I did think of that at first because I thought of him the other day. So the energy, I was telling people that we are created in energy, right? And our meat suits are not of what we're defined of. It's the energy. So if people have passed away and they're not yet in the kingdom, then the energy's somewhere. People are harvesting the energy from certain people and places. And so when that energy was taken that time and that incident happened with him at that time, it means that story still means something. So people don't speak of that story. Now you just brought him back in that energy, so to speak, right? Because we don't speak on that story. So I appreciate that because, yeah, we do need
no,
to.
I'm just saying though, EJ, when you got people that's when you got people that's still on earth that was here when Jesus was here, and then they running amok on YouTube now, like the grave diggers, the
Yeah.
horrifying stories that we hear of these type of people, and they
Yeah.
got coochies now, EJ. They come
Well,
with coochies.
the lover of themselves is real. You see a lot of that and you don't know the difference, but right. What do you mean reincarnated, so to speak?
Hey, I guess hey EJ, these wild ass demons on YouTube, they might have been. They still embodied.
Yeah,
They
I
body
think that
hopping.
they okay, so the Jezebel chicken bone throwing witches came up with that because I
You
watched,
said Jezebel chicken bone throwers or
yeah,
witches?
witches. Yes,
Oh
and they're
wait.
spellbinders, right? Because again, if you're a light person of the Most High, what they do, and you understand the energy, so to speak, right? So
Hmm.
those ones that do that are dangerous because those are the ones that will create the lie, go to the other panels, or pretend to be your friend, and then use you for the content.
Yeah, I've been through a lot of that shit lately.
Well, I didn't really want to talk about them because, like, I don't want my channel struck.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not.
Yeah,
Hey, but
I don't
EJ,
want to talk about what he's talking about in this little,
my
thing that
bad.
I'm.
I ain't trying to change up what you got going
Oh
on.
no,
But can I
you're
say this
fine.
to you before I leave? Like a lot of my videos I had already put on private and put the kid restriction thing on. So I go to a few of those videos and I unprivate them. As soon as I unprivate them, maybe like 10 minutes later, I'm getting hit with some YouTube guidelines talking about what is it, the age restriction. I'm like, I had all that shit off. So where's that coming from, EJ?
I know
If they
it's somebody reporting it, and
mm,
then it's clipping it, and it'll show you in your studio. If you have a computer, you got to go to the YouTube studio and go to the restriction and see what it's actually where it's restricting it, and then you have to count. You have to like appeal it. And then
okay.
if it doesn't work, and like they say you're doing something explicit right there, and it's really not, then if you appeal it and they deny it, you have to literally go into your studio and go to AI and get a human in the back studio.
Oh.
Yep, because they'll false
Well,
hit you.
wait.
Yep,
They
people
coming
will.
for me.
Yeah, especially if it wasn't. It could have been something you said because the rules change with words. And people are good with that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, and then I'm going, EJ. A lady, I want to say, go by QI. She said
Yeah.
classic. She said, "Classic. Do you have these videos, certain videos?" I said, "Yes, I do." She said, "We will be coming for your channel." And ever since then, when I unprivate a video, I can't play it because they got some shit on it talking about age restriction and a whole bunch of other bullshit.
Yeah, I would try to go into the studio, go into the to the because it's the copyrighted area, I believe, classic, where you can see what when they're restricting it or they copyrighted it. They'll tell you why. You click on it. Even the email, you should be able to click on it, and then it'll show you the part that they're saying that's the part with the age restriction, and then you
Okay.
can appeal it if it's not what you. Because if somebody goes in your video and says, "Oh, right here in this moment, blah 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 is going on," then yeah, and that's probably it could be why someone tells you to unprivate it.
Mm. Well, thank you once again, EJ, for your YouTube knowledge. You have saved my channel a few times, whether you know it or not, or know it at all. Real talk, people been coming up in my backstage. One dude thought he was slick. This dude wanted to get on my panel, asshole naked, but before he could turn his camera off, I'm like, oh hell no, you would never grace my stage. But yeah, I hit the three dots, let me know who it was. It wasn't who he came as.
Yeah,
Well, but yeah, EJ, man, nice talking to you again. I don't know
always.
who on the panel. I don't know who up here with us.
Benji.
Hey, salute to
I
you,
want to
Benji.
say that I'm Buzz Lightyear and you're Woody.
Oh yeah,
You got a friend in me.
yeah.
You got a
I
friend in me. I
I come with
appreciate
the
you.
pistol too. All right,
Stay
all right, EJ.
vigilant though. Stay vigilant though, my friend, because again, you never know.
Got to. Y'all be
Always,
good.
always. Hey, little baby. Little baby was talking about underground places, hidden worlds underground, little baby. They said they got one in Texas. So, I was up here doing that. And then I was talking to Classic. I was talking, just chilling because we were to be talking about the underground world or whatever is going on in the underground world of the darkness of people out here trying to be something or not, or you got to be a crash out dummy just to be watched on YouTube. It's crazy work. What do you think about that? No cut. We got to be
Oh,
crash out dummies for them
lot
to
of,
pay attention.
lot of fake pretenders. Too many fakes. Everybody want to be cool for no reason. Hello, are you speaking?
Oh no, I was probably speaking on mute.
Yeah, I can hear you.
On mute, you can't hear me.
No, I couldn't hear you at all. I was like, what?
I know because that was on mute. But I dropped the video of the one I wanted to show because it's not going to play on the other side of the. And I need you to drop the link, but because again, okay,
All
so
right, I'll
you
be
got a
back.
moderator stick. Well, because I need you to.
I'll be back. I got you. Hold on. All right.
Because some people blocked me. Did you block me, little baby? No, I'll be watching your show, little baby. It wants me to send this referral link. It's like forcing me, like I paid the $45. Can it just leave me alone? I paid for the luxury of my stream to be immaculately as I want it. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. When you do this, want to crash out, they will. They'll come for that. I'm telling you. They will. They'll come for the crash out. But like I said, when I'm trying to play my video, my computer is doing the oop-diddy-loop-diddy-loop. But I'd like everyone to join my Discord, but you need to have a code. You need to tell me a code, and we'll say it right now. Tell me something that others don't know. Because there's an application to get in. Not everyone can get in the door, Jolly. And yeah, the link was old. Now it's new. So there you go, too. And if I removed you from the Discord because you weren't talking in there, then what are we talking about? People be complaining. They be complaining at the most. And again, I appreciate everyone who, told me that they were going to do exactly what they said they were going to do, because I just wanted to talk to you about the underground world. And we do have one in the Berg. We actually have underground tunnels that we have that are for in case of emergencies for the tornadoes. See, tornadoes keep us with basements and things of that nature. Yeah, if you have it, then just push the button. And like I said, send me something to let me know, only me and you know. That way I know it's you. Because again, those people, I'm not doing an interview with Daria about anything. She wanted to speak to me. I know she fell asleep on her live due to pickles. So yeah. I just like to meet people where they're at. I don't know. I don't go backwards, Benji. I really don't. I think the hidden truth of people hiding in the darkness, lying about me. There is a world underneath us. It's a cult. It's a whole legend of, like, if you don't think of what I think, or if you don't think how I feel, or if we're not all doing this, the COKE, we're all not that person. Like, no, we can have fun, Benji, but we're not doing that other stuff. We're just not. It's too much energy to be up there doing all that nasty. When some people are going to the hospital about this, some people's health are being jeopardized. I talked to someone today that I literally said, like, people can harm other people by holding on to every emotional thought that someone else has. Like, if you're so emotionally broken by these people out here, because some people will drive you away from this place. Some people aren't strong enough to stay. Some people have lost their channels. Some people are circumventing. Some people are high and drunk and on all types of medicated prescription drugs and alcohol, trying to deal with life. It's an anxiety thing. I'm telling you, it's just like this portal. Everyone opens one and doesn't understand. Like, you ever see somebody walking around with their device and their phone, and they're just holding on to it to a point where they like run into the pole. See? And I don't want to laugh. See, I don't want to laugh. But yeah, just run right into the pole because you're more focused on that phone than life. Life is lifing and you're on the smashed up. But when they're so concerned about what other people are doing, like even in your closet, there's a little bit of darkness in that closet. There's a little bit of cleanliness that needs to happen. And then we can all move on We can all be in our own little world, our own little matrix, our own little fun. Let people be great. If they listen, if they've got a fake mansion with a fake car and fake rich, let them be great. Okay, they got fake relationships, let them be great. People were just doing that. I'm a liar now. I'm a truth teller. Like, okay, because again, anyone who literally has been eaten alive and spit out and then transformed and now is a beautiful phoenix of, of bruises and scars. You know how many people are paranoid out here? You try to help. Yeah, you try to help them. And when have I not been a sponsor, Benji? How long have we been known each other?
Always sponsor.
Did I sponsor No Cut TV?
Yes, ma'am.
That's yes, ma'am, to you, brother.
Yes, ma'am.
Because when we do events, I think it's so fun when we get things organized and people can be organized, and then they act like this AI world is so like, oh, I don't want to use it. But you know how more organized you'd be if you had this. And I know there's an underground world that's a smart world that literally has all that AI capability. Like they're all this, the cars, like the ones that Chubbs was showing the other day are down there. The AIs that really look like a robot. Like I don't want to say, well, yeah, some had faces, some look like human face when it popped up on the screen. Because everything's going digital. Everything's going to be a command, and you're going to have to know the command. And okay, the operation is going to be amazing because people don't like to read directions. I keep telling people that. Try to put a dresser together. Take a project. Go get something from, a store and put that thing together and watch how beautiful it is if you put it together opposed to an AI. There won't be pieces left over. And you're like, what is this for? And then throw it because you're like, oh, nothing. It doesn't go to nothing. Yes, it did. They only put, when they tell you it's extra pieces, they tell you. Hey, rap. Yeah, they tell you it's extra pieces. Other than that, what? I would say, you know what, Benji? I would say that if I could play the video, I will tell you that took place in Turkey. That would be the place. Yes, I would tour that. I want to go to the haunted, whatchamacallit on over there where you live at, though. The ride to the jail, to the prison. It's the prison.
Oh, they shut that down now.
I know, but I really wanted to do that. I think you're on my other page. I don't see you on Wonderland because I do have other.
I thought those girls coming up.
She fell asleep on the live, love. Yeah, because I would have loved to have a conversation with Daria because she's saying that crisis comes from an AIDS community. That's what that guy said. And, I'd like people to clear things up because, moving forward, crack stream crisis is not from the AIDS sector. He can tell his own story. And yeah, I need you to go to Empress Janet's Wonderland Rap Palace because I just don't see you over there unless you, I don't know. I don't see it. But yeah, so and it cleared that up, and then she wanted to have an interview about like why I didn't like that other, the guy, the Caucasian guy, well, the white guy, yeah. So I wanted to tell her like I'm moving. I don't want to have an interview about it. I tried to tell her that day. I guess she was intoxicated, so if she wanted to like have understanding. I don't tell people who to be around. He tells her not to be around me. The one that's trying to say like I broke the deal, that I broke the treaty or whatever, which never was a treaty. And he tried to say I broke it when I was over there at Crisis. I know. I don't know why. That's what he had told her. And so when she says like the guy that was using my stream comes from that community, I want that cleared up because that's what she's saying. So yeah, that's what people, that's what that guy is doing. So I even saw Christina over there at Bob's complaining about them over there because Christina likened Lil Zoo. If you could share my channel with Lil Zoo too, Crisis, I appreciate you. Baby, hold on to me.
Yeah, he was a news channel over there.
Say I'm a special kind.
You hear me?
Zoo? Lil Zoo?
Yeah, he was over there.
Yeah, I know. I told you that Crisis is his friend, and the two-letter raccoon guy is on the run. He's not even supposed to be on YouTube, but he's out here doing the most. Baby, hold on to me. That's my song, Hypnotic. Like I want my marriage on the beach with that song, girl. I want him singing it, girl. Say I'm a special guy. A what? Man, that is hard to find. Ooh-wee. I know. Thanks in advance because I got a blessing the other day on my Cash App, and it just shows people that still cares about me because I don't know. I'm be wanting to go live and do all that messy stuff, and like the people that I sat with, Benji already knows. Like so many things have changed, and when people change, you just kind of go back to what you know, being by yourself. Because people aren't making YouTube fun. We got to remember that, people. That is the goal. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a fun time. People are not doing the fun, calling pizzas to homes, acting crazy, calling people's families. Like, keep it on YouTube. Keep it right here. We can take you through there. But they don't like this type of teaching because I already know mine is lethal. I'm like the Kung Fu master of turning that energy, honey. They be ready to throw the computer. And then they're like, I'm calling pizzas on you, Janet. Yeah, to go find him. Yeah, join his Discord to go find him. That's crazy work. You can @ people too. Like like the @ sign. Oh, look at Grandma Love showing up an hour late. I'm calling her out. She's a goddamn. She missed the whole show. I can't stand her. Somebody time Grandma Love out. She's a damn managing mod. Shit. Bitch, she's a managing mod. Shit. Time her ass out. Baby, hold on to me. See, I'm a song. Yeah, I mind my good American business. And that's why I said just being curious of worrying about like other things. I'm all into like space and technology. I remember like when we waited for it and when we dialed up our computer. I remember playing Carmen Sandiego with a floppy disk, hoping that someone didn't need to use the telephone. I remember. No one's going to make me forget. And I'm going to go where I want to go when I want to go. And I've always said that when I come out here and I broadcast, that's all I want to do. I don't got time for you. I just don't. I don't got time to be no therapist. I don't got time to be no doctor. Your punching bag. I don't got time for none of that. I'm not emotionally, broken. So it's just, you try to have fun. You come in, you dance like a fairy. You're like, hey, everyone, peace, love, and happiness. And then they smack you on the ground. You're like, oh, shit. Yeah, how many times you want to get smacked on the ground before you like, you know what? Oh, love and light to you. Yeah, okay. And you're going to be swinging. And I see that. And I see all of them doing it to newer people leaving and coming back to YouTube. And then they just keep like, oh, some people have so much cool talent. Like I really do. I see the talented people of having fun with folks and doing videos and stuff. And I actually did a snack video and I was like, I'm just going to do it. But like, I did it just naturally because I don't need it clipped and like extra perfect and all that. I'm not doing that. No, I just did it because I had fun and I ate it and it was good. And I'm sharing it. And I don't care because I feel like people that want to follow other people, it's dangerous. And this underground cult-like behavior of YouTube's got to be your way. And there's a gatekeeper and this person's holding the numbers and they're not going to let others do this and that. We're going to drag you. And now you're my friend. You have to get dragged by them. They got to dox you. And then they're your friends. No. People that are your actual friends don't sit there and like degrade you on your show or try to disrupt your show or be disrespectful to your show because everyone has a platform, whether it's the free StreamYard or the one that you pay for or another app, you know, because people use definitely other apps. So, you know, people are lazy. And so they want to like sit around and, you know, not come up with an idea to have a conversation and think of other things because while you're sitting there arguing, I'm convinced that there is all these worlds underground and other worlds in other places. And people are working together to do things. And these people aren't. They're working together to destroy people. Humans are destroying each other. You know, Grandma Love, I love you. Thank you. Yeah, the video wouldn't work, love. I know. I put it in the chat, though, you know. So, again, I could tell you that the turkey one was very nice because it's like a tour of the underground world. But if you keep looking up this one, and you know what I'll do? This is what I'll do, guys. I'll just give you the topic of the ones that I had. And then you just, you know, solemnly, when you're being nosy on some good American time, you know, you don't want no drama, look these up. Literally. Just look up these names, look up these places, and you'll see. Look up your state and even type in the underground city in your state, and you'll see. And then you wonder, like I said, all these people are like working together. It's not like they're down there fighting, carrying on, doing the most, making up lies about folks. They're literally having this society, but is it a cult-like society? When people are like, oh, I don't like a cult-like behavior. But like if a man, Benji, you can answer this. If a man tells a woman how to dress and she says, I don't want to dress like that, is that controlling a woman? Or is it giving advice? So when people actually don't know the difference of that, and then they go all left and just want to start arguing and fighting, people can't be heard. Everyone's opinion is supposed to matter. I would say, you know, no matter what, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to continue to do what I want to do. I'm going to get out of here because, again, I only wanted it for an hour. I don't want to be all long-winded because I wanted my topic to be my topic. What's under us? And are we paying attention? Are we too busy watching the drama like, oh, this is happening, but you're never looking, oh, why again? Is gas $5? Is it $6? How much is your gas? Yeah, now they will. And when they do, it'll just be like more clicks and views on the platform than, again, looking into something or being curious about something else. Because a lot of the bunkers that I looked up and saw, they actually have like little secret doorways right there in the facility of an area. So Kansas City was the heart of the biggest place, Benji said. And when I looked that up, it did confirm that. So, like, if you're walking out in a field and you see like a barn type structure, inside that barn structure, it could look abandoned, but there's actually a hidden doorway to a secret passage. Hey, Miss Stephanie. And in that secret passage, they actually, got an underground tunnel. But they say that if we all be, before I go, they say that the big, touching the red button that people say that they're not going to touch. But if they do touch that button, will people be ready to go underground? And will those facilities be available for everybody to actually get there? So they taking certain rights away from people, changing the laws around here. If you can't do A, B, C, and D, you may not make it. Some people can't do one thing without being all frustrated. Will you ever have somebody say, I don't want to speak to the AI. I'd rather speak to the human. Well, one day you're not going to be able to speak to the human. And you're going to have to speak to the AI. So I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm eating lemon heads. Benji, we out of here. You ready?
Yo, these niggas been hating on us for a long time, Henny. I think it's time we let them know we working with, my nigga. What you think? Me and Hitty back on the motherfucking mission. I hear these niggas talking, but with their competition, these niggas, they be switching up. There's no loyalty. I'm just here to get a check and some royalties. I got a bad bitch, yes, and she spoil me. Head in the whip, that's a motherfucking specialty. I be getting to the money, I be getting it. Hit the stove, grab a Dutch, and I be splitting it. Sprinkling up platinum kush, that's just magnificent. Your bitch wanna roll with me because I'm different brand. You be like the rest of them on that basic shit. Talking about you getting money, but you be faking it. I be on that different shit, that different shit. I hear you hating on a kid, cause you can get with this. I'm ballin' on another level. I'm out the atmosphere. You see the diamonds in the bezel, them shits is so clear. I be on that different shit, that different shit. I hear you hating on a kid, cause you can get with this. I'm ballin' on another level. I'm out the atmosphere. You see the diamonds in the bezel, them shits is so clear. Why they acting like the brake light broke? Haters all around, can't see them through the weed smoke. But I'm crystal clear, watch me disappear. Yeah, I'm way up in the air and I'm flying like a fucking leer. Chop it down and break it up. Getting smoking, no angel dust. They on my side, I aim to bust. Keep it moving, no time to rest. I keep it flying, no time to glide. I'm from the jungle, I take pride. In the land, once do or die. Bet against me a suicide. All my homies ride. Get voters like precise. I'm here to take it all, boy, and I ain't even trying. Things go right, fam, I never break left. Got the world on my shoulders, fam, and I ain't break yes. I be on that different shit, that different shit. I hear you hating on a kid, cause you can get with this. I'm ballin' on another level. I'm out the atmosphere. You see the diamonds in the bezel, them shits is so clear. I be on that different shit, that different shit. I hear you hating on a kid, cause you can get with this. I'm ballin' on another level. I'm out the atmosphere. You see the diamonds in the bezel, them shits is so clear. Them shits is so clear.